First thing we need to do is check to make sure our servo horn goes vertical and horizontal. Once we know it goes vertical and horizontal when we use the trigger, we can attach a screw so we make sure the servo horn doesn't release when we're launching the rocket. Without the screw in there, the servo horn tends to pop off, your trapdoor opens up before it should, and potentially causes your rocket not to fly as high as it should. So we can go ahead, bring the rubber band back around, attach it, and then test it again to see if it's working. Now that our servo horn is in position, we need to test to see if the trapdoor opens up fully. And you can see here it's not opening up fully, it's just partially opening. So what we have to do is encourage it to open up. So I got another rubber band, cut it in half. I glued the first about 1 inch of the rubber band on the door, and then I applied glue on the last inch of rubber band. And when I did that, I stretched the rubber band out and glued it in place and waited until it dried. Once you have this, you can go ahead and test it. Same process we did before. And you can see here that even though I added that rubber band, it wasn't enough force to pull the door open. So I'm going to test it again, just make sure that it was in fact not adequate. For my trapdoor, one rubber band is not going to do the job. So what I'm going to do is add a second rubber band on, same way I did with the first one, to give it a little bit more tension so that hopefully it'll pull my trapdoor open. So we're going to go ahead and test it, and you can see here it opens up fully. We want to make sure the trapdoor is fully out of the way so our parachute can deploy properly. Here we're going to test it again just to make sure. You're not finished with this until your trapdoor opens fully 10 times without any problems.